Any tips for developing a musical idea? I struggle with structure or form, mainly transitioning from one section to another. That's a great question. I got an idea. Let's use the melody from I Listen to Your Music. Okay, in terms of developing an idea, we want to think of like our story in terms of an arc. Very few stories start off on the climax of the story, otherwise you have nowhere to lead to. So what I first like to do is generate a lot of ideas. Just experiment. I think Danny Elfman talks about how he does the kind of same thing. You want to sort of like test the strength of your idea. So you want to see if your idea can hold up in different scenarios. So if I have a melody that I'm working with, I would try it in lots of different settings, like so it's something epic, or like dramatic, and then maybe something like quieter. Maybe using it now as like a bass line, see if that works. So if I feel confident, that's already how you kind of develop an idea. I'm looking for opportunities to kind of do different things with the melody. But once I've felt confident that the melody holds its weight, that it's recognizable in the context of stuff, then I start to figure out kind of the order of events, how I want to present these ideas. You want to save the best ideas for later. When you present your melody for the first time, you want to present it in a very clear way. You don't want to bury it. I don't even use counter melodies or anything like counterpoint or anything like that usually in the beginning. You just want, it's like, hey audience, this is the theme. So the audience doesn't even know if this is like the theme yet. So sometimes you want to repeat it. Right? Now they've got an idea, okay, this is the theme. So I'm straying a little bit. Tempo up. So now you can start to play with developing that in different ways. And development usually can work well with modulation. Key changes are a great way to just start to feel like you're moving in a new direction. I also changed kind of the key center of where this was. So initially it felt like it's 1, 5, 4, 3, 7, 4. So it sounds like it's on the 1. Now, if you change where that is, you change a couple of scale degrees, you can still capture that same melody, but feel like it's developing. So now, I did it on B minor, but I changed the modes too. So I made like, that's B Dorian. So, and I started on, instead of starting here, I started on the 3rd scale degree, so. Now that's probably gonna spur a whole bunch of new ideas for you because it's very different, And essentially what we're doing is we're just kind of like straying and straying, so there's only traces of the melody that are left, but the audience still has something to latch onto because we were very clear in the beginning about what our melody was. So this only works if you're staying really true to your ideas, presenting them in a clear way to begin with, and saving some of the most exciting, interesting reharmonizations or reconfigurations of the music to the end. So hopefully that answers your question. Great question. Now I'm going to read all the comments that I missed.